Live from Action News 5 Studio, you're watching A Better Memphis.
Welcome back. This upcoming weekend, the rich history of South City will be celebrated at the second South City Heritage Festival.
And the event is hosted by the South City Opportunity Revitalization Empowerment Community Development Corporation.
A lot of words.
Woo. And joining us today is Rebecca Hutchinson, the Executive Director. Welcome. So good to have you.
Thank you for having me. And for short, that's SCORE.
Okay,
CDC.
there you go. Okay, SCORE. I
You
can
don't
say
have
that.
to say out.
First, what are the boundaries of South City? And give us a brief history of South City.
Absolutely. The boundaries are to the north, Union Avenue. Okay. To the west is Front Street. So I call that downtown South City.
Right.
To the east is Walnut/Manassas, and to the south is E.H. Crump Boulevard.
Okay.
So south of Beale, south of FedEx Forum-ish.
Actually, we include that. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That whole area down there.
Because we go just to Union Avenue.
Where Claiborne and Foot Homes used to be. If a lot of folks remember that.
Yes, Claiborne and Foot Homes Public Housing Developments, which are now called Claiborne Point at South City and Foot Park at South City.
And they're new, they're not old.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. So talk to us about the Development Corporation. When was it formed? When did you become a part of it? And what does the corporation do?
Well, actually, I founded it in 2017. There was no CDC, or Community Development Corporation, in that area. And at the time, the city of Memphis and also the Housing Community Development were redeveloping the Foot Homes. That's when Foot Homes was being demolished and rebuilt. And I said, there's no CDC in the neighborhood to help give the residents a voice. And so I talked to several of the critical stakeholders, and they said, yeah, Rebecca, they do need a CDC. And I just had the blessing, and I started it with that vision, and our focus is civic engagement. So we work directly with the residents of the community and helping to empower them to increase their voice in the neighborhood. We have a leadership academy that provides, I guess you could say, community development information and skills, and helps them to build their capacity to become informed advocates in their neighborhood.
Nice.
Actually, we just graduated cohort number 7.
Wonderful.
Yes, this past Saturday. We have also an entrepreneurship initiative where we connect small businesses with technical assistance and with consultants that can help them in various ways depending on their needs. And then, of course, we have our South City Heritage Festival. We have community meetings where residents can talk about the concerns in the neighborhood and develop strategies. So those are just some of the things that SCORE CDC does.
And that Leadership Academy you were talking about, the Resident Leadership Academy, it's 3 months, right?
It is a 3-month initiative commitment, twice a year, in the spring and in the fall.
Okay.
Yes, and there are several components to it. But one of the greatest things about that is that residents are required to plan and implement a community service project in the neighborhood.
Nice.
So there have been several projects, from cleanup efforts to helping the seniors in the senior housing, to collaborating with the local elementary school and providing for needs that the children have. Just a great initiative.
Yeah, just being community organized and doing things for each other.
Exactly. And so they're acquiring and learning the tools to work in their neighborhood. And then we also connect them to resources, so they learn who they can call at City Hall when they need something done.
And so how many kids are we talking about, and what kind of education programs are you doing for the kids?
Oh, well, I will say this. This spring break, we piloted Picture My Neighborhood. And this was an opportunity for young people to learn about the history of their neighborhood through art. So they toured the community. They took photographs of historical sites. We allowed them to print them out. And at the very end of the week, they had an art exhibit where they talked about what they learned. They talked about their favorite pictures, and they were able to sell them to people who attended.
Wonderful.
So yes, so it's an economic development. So they learned photography, they learned how to money management. We also opened bank accounts for the young people as well. Yes.
All right, so you mentioned the South City Festival. Let's talk a little bit more about that. What will people find if they come there? And when is it? All the date and all that time.
Absolutely. This will be the 2nd year for the South City Heritage Fest.
Saturday,
the 28th. It would be in Ellie Brown Park, which is at the corner of South Orleans and Georgia Avenue. And this the purpose is to honor and recognize the rich history of this community. There's so much history. Founded in the mid 1800s.
Wow.
This is the oldest part of Memphis, and so there's so much history in that neighborhood, and we want to honor that history. So that's a part of it. So you'll see live entertainment as well. You'll have a kids zone. We'll have our first outdoor museum where people will be able to come and look at photographs
Nice.
and
Those photographs for
learn the
kids?
history. Yes,
Nice.
yes. And then also there's an economic component as well, because we also feature small entrepreneurs and business owners from that particular neighborhood who are invited to set up booths and serve as vendors. So this gives them an opportunity to receive visibility that they may not otherwise get.
How many people live in South City?
There are approximately, in South City, 38126 is the zip code. Approximately 5,600, 6,000 people are in
Wow,
that zip code.
wonderful.
Final thoughts. We have to wrap this up now.
I'm sorry?
Final thoughts on the festival
Oh,
and living
the
in
final
South
thoughts
City.
on the festival. We want you all to come.
There you go.
Come and enjoy it. It's supposed to be a warm day. I'm just going to say warm. We got rained out the first time. It was June 7th. And so we want people to know that this is a wonderful community, and it's going to be a safe, fun-filled family time for the people in our neighborhood, but also for the residents of the city of Memphis to come into our neighborhood and see what a great place South City is.
Check it
All
out.
right. And this is Rebecca Hutchison with SCORE.
SCORE!
Thank you for coming in today. Really appreciate
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Rebecca.
I appreciate it.